Follows as to each count. On count one, it says, "We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty." On counts 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the verdict reads, "We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of felony murder, 2 counts, aggravated battery, 2 counts, and cruelty to child in the first degree."
She smiled when the first verdict was read, but that expression didn't last long. What began as an ordinary day in a Georgia college town ended with a shocking revelation that would make headlines nationwide. Trinity Madison Poague, a former beauty pageant winner and college student, was convicted in a case that prosecutors say exposed a dark side behind the crown. Authorities say the tragic incident occurred in January 2024, when Poague was babysitting an 18-month-old boy. The child was rushed to the hospital unresponsive, and doctors quickly determined that his injuries were far more severe than a simple accident. According to the medical examiner, the toddler suffered blunt force trauma injuries that could not have come from an ordinary fall.
Did a bottle of rum, or a dispute or a fight over social media passwords kill that child? No. What killed that child was beyond dispute. It was a massive, tremendous blow to the back of his head that cracked his skull from here to here. That girl killed that little boy. She killed that little boy. She cracked his skull out of anger, out of malice. We'll talk about all that later. She killed that little boy. She's the only person who could possibly have done it in the time frame in which it had to have occurred. Don't let these other things that don't have anything to do with the answer to that question, who killed J.D. Angeles, don't let these other things cloud your vision.
Investigators soon turned their attention to Poague. She was arrested and charged with aggravated battery, felony murder, and cruelty to children. Prosecutors argued that a trail of evidence, including angry text messages and witness testimony, painted a picture of frustration and resentment toward the child. They told the jury that Poague's own words and the forensic evidence revealed what really happened that day. During the trial, jurors heard from medical experts who described the injuries in detail, and from individuals who lived near Poague at the time. The defense insisted there was no direct proof linking her to the fatal injuries and maintained that the tragedy was accidental. But after days of emotional testimony, the jury reached a unanimous verdict. When the verdict was read, courtroom cameras captured Poague's stunned reaction. Once a pageant contestant with a bright future, she was sentenced to a lengthy prison term. The case left the small Georgia community heartbroken and questioning how such a tragedy could have unfolded behind closed doors. This case serves as a reminder of how quickly a life can unravel and how hidden anger, ignored warning signs, and the smallest moments can change everything. Trinity Poague thought she had gotten away with it, but in the end, the truth caught up with her.